family in Western Australia.
Things are relatively quiet in the Langley household.
Don't wake them up.
And that's the way Philip Langley would like things to stay. While one of his pet ferrets, Mash, seems intent on preventing him from working, if the rest of the mob get going, he won't stand a chance.
If you can imagine an animal which is basically a cross between a puppy and a kitten, that doesn't grow up, but doesn't smash the house up particularly, basically clean, basically silent, highly affectionate, and makes you laugh every day, and I can't think of a better pet than that.
10 ferrets, a Rottweiler and 5 cats. It may sound like the makings of a nightmare, but from the moment their first ferret graced the Langleys' doorstep, this family was hooked.
We've often said you don't need a television if you've got ferrets. They'll keep you news for hours.
Looking at this little kit, it's hard to believe that ferrets have associated with them the reputation of being aggressive and generally unclean. The Langleys maintain that all ferrets can and should be gregarious, well-adjusted little characters that are a joy to own. And the key is the nurturing they give them in their early years. Each of the ferrets have been brought up with as much love and attention as they can possibly be given, and it shows.
They've got 3,000 years of bad press. That's how long they've been domesticated. And because for the vast majority of that time they've been used for hunting, then they have been the vicious, smelly, horrible things that they're thought to be today.
Things are changing. A dirty ferret is easily fixed. Like all pets, from time to time, they need a good bath. Do a lot of people have ferrets and they don't realise that they do need a bath?
If your ferret's inside, then it's not going to get particularly dirty, but one of the problems is that they have a slight odour, and for some people that's unacceptable. All pets have the downsides.
A quick water change for the final rinse. Not too bad, we're nearly there. Come on, he thinks he's being drowned, I think.
Yeah,
but
some ferrets will convince you they're actually dying to go through this, and it's really not a big problem at all.
Thanks, Philip. Now I know why you got me to wash it.
Yeah.
Whoever said ferrets were dirty? The washing is by far the easy bit when it comes to ferret management. There's not a corner of the house they won't explore.
They're every bit as naughty as they look. They are highly mischievous, keep you on your toes mentally, shocking thieves. And you might find 20, 30 socks in one place. You can always tell ferret people because they have odd socks on, because they can never find the matching pairs to their socks.
Outside isn't a good place for an unsupervised ferret.
If they get out of your house, they will almost certainly run away. Not because they don't love you, it's because they're nosy. They have to know about everything, all the time, everywhere. All ferrets want to be somewhere else.
The answer to their wandering tendencies is easy.
You need to keep ferrets caged when you're not around, and when you're asleep, if you want any sleep. Because they've been bouncing around on your head at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is funny the first night, but pretty unfunny thereafter.
I noticed that you try and keep them as cool as possible. They get quite distressed in the heat.
Yeah, very, very much so. Originally they come from Northern Europe, and they have no real means of dealing with high temperatures at all.
These babies, they're a bit nippy, aren't they?
Yes, 99% of young ferrets are very nippy. It's very straightforward to train a ferret, and if you do it right, you can have a most delightful pet.
And life would never be dull. For devoted ferret owners, ferret-proofing the house, second-guessing what they'll be ferreting into next, is a small price to pay for the privilege of their company.
I think it's basically because they live life at 110%. We could all learn something from ferrets. So if it's time to sleep, they sleep. If it's time to play, they play, and they put absolutely everything they have into it. I'm only 20 years old, and all my hair's all fallen out from looking after 10 ferrets or 8 ferrets. They can be very exasperating, but if you weighed up all of the bad points about ferrets, they are far outweighed by the good points.
Well, ferrets are a bit of a handful, so they're not a pet for everyone. And if you live in Queensland, it's actually illegal to keep them at all. But if you are keen to share your life and your home with these delightful animals, do your homework first. Contact your local society or club and find out all the things you need to get yourself set. And once you do, you'll be embarking on a real adventure.